Well, thank you very much, Jay, and I'm honored to be here, especially knowing that this is one of the most award-winning park districts in the entire country, one of the best in the entire country, right here in Illinois. And I'm grateful to Jen also. Thank you for leading our tour around the facility, and most importantly for your leadership of everything that goes on here, and providing an example, a model for so many kids who come through here. I want to say to our hosts in the political hosts anyway in the city of Rockford, our mayor Tom McNamara, our Senator Steve Stottleman, and of course Representative West. I'm really glad to spend the morning with all of you. I love Rockford. It always feels like coming home when I get here. It's very exciting to see firsthand the impact that our summer youth program is making here in the Rockford Park District, where young people are working in customer service and assisting with programming and running maintenance at the children's farm and so many other very important jobs that help keep this place going and help keep it one of the best around. From the farm animals to the full trail system, this park is an amazing part of the Rockford community in its own right. And then to pair that with opportunities for kids to launch their careers, to launch their first time jobs, well, it's frankly a whole new level of impact. For too long, meaningful human service programs like the Youth Employment Program suffered underfunding and mismanagement, as if these programs aren't the very programs that lift up our young people, our state's future, and build, of course, on an even stronger Illinois for all of us. Even in our most difficult times, prioritizing young people ought to be a no-brainer. It's often been said that a budget is a moral document that reflects our society's values. This program is a prime example of how public policy can help businesses and organizations like the Park District meet their needs by investing directly in communities that make our state stronger and giving our young people opportunities to develop essential workforce skills, earning entry-level job experience to launch their careers while helping local employers fill age-appropriate, ability-appropriate, and experience-appropriate roles. COVID-19 has completely turned the world on its head, but young people still deserve a chance to start building their futures. In fact, it's more important than ever to ensure that the most vulnerable among us don't slip through the cracks. That's why last month, my administration announced a redesigned $9.3 million COVID-19 Summer Youth Employment Program, supporting dozens of projects across some of the counties that have been hit hardest by this pandemic. Projects that, across the board, will employ thousands of young people in need of opportunities. That includes 100 jobs right here in Rockford, jobs like the summer work at the UW Health Sports Factory, as well as jobs at Lockwood Park, at Mercy Health Sports Score campuses, Nicholas Conservatory, Carlson Ice Arena, Riverview Ice House, and 5 public golf courses, jobs in park maintenance and community recreation, community service, customer service, marketing, sponsorships, and therapeutic recreation, just to name a few examples. In short, even in the midst of an extraordinarily difficult job market, this program is opening a myriad of doors for young people who need it most. The COVID-19 pandemic has shaken so many of our residents. It's changed the world as we know it, and it's carried a lot of pain with it. But it's also given us a whole bunch of reasons to hope, to look out for our neighbor and to see the best in people, and to inspire us to build a better Illinois on the other side of this. And even when it's hard, especially when it's hard, we have to continue pushing for that progress for ourselves, for our children, and for our communities. It's in the name of that better Illinois that we're here celebrating the Youth Employment Program. It's why just this morning I announced a state commitment in order to secure millions of dollars in funding for Rockford's International Airport. It's why I was over at the Rockford, why I will be over at the Rockford River Valley YMCA Children's Center, and why I was there last month to announce $270 million for support for Illinois' child care providers struggling to make ends meet. This is a hugely important arena to invest in. I think many of you understand that. It's something I spent 20 years focused on, early childhood. We need to make sure that we provide for the child care needs of families all across our state. From the Department of Human Services to the Department of Transportation, I am deeply proud to lead a state government committed to being a force for good for the people of Illinois. And speaking of a force for good, I'd like to turn it over to one of the most dedicated members of the Illinois State Senate, someone who is an incessant advocate for the residents and working families of Rockford, and that's Senator Steve Stottleman. Steve?
Thank you, Governor. The governor said Rockford feels like home, and that's because he's here so often, so we certainly appreciate that, whether it's announcing money for child care or summer youth employment programs or the Rockford Airport or the number of other programs that the governor's been involved with. It shows Rockford has been a priority, and so you're always welcome and glad to see you back here. You know, this has been a great day. It's a nice summer morning. You're here with the farm animals. I can't think of a better way to start our day. But this is really an extremely important program. I think when we grew up, we can all think back of an experience when we were a youth in high school or a young adult that really shaped us. We had an opportunity to connect and have relationships with people that really kind of shaped how we thought about the world and what we wanted to do with our lives. And I think these are one of the perfect examples of what some of these younger people will be able to experience. Being able to connect, learn work experience and skills that can maybe prepare them for what they may want to do in the future, or give them better opportunities to find those longer-term employment opportunities. Or maybe they develop their soft skills and time management skills, and that will give them a better opportunity to do better in school. So no matter a person's path, these type of opportunities are invaluable. And so I think that's especially important these days when we want to focus on at-risk kids, lower income kids, that we try to make sure that we level the playing field to make sure all kids have these types of opportunities, especially these times when we have a renewed focus on economic equality. These types of programs, summer youth employment programs, are especially important. So, and again, as the governor mentioned, during COVID-19, a lot of these employment opportunities are very limited right now. So the fact that the state could make it a priority in its budget and offer these opportunities for our young adults and teenagers to make them have these type of job opportunities that may not be there because of this deadly virus, that's important as well. So hats off to the Rockford Park District. I can't think of a better organization to help partner with the state in trying to provide these opportunities for our young people. And again, great to be here this morning, and everybody have a great day. Maybe I should get the donkey out here to maybe introduce Representative West, because he had more of an impact than I would. But without further ado, I'd like to introduce Representative West.
Good morning. I am so thankful to be here, and Governor Pritzker, you are always welcome to Rockford. I can't speak for our mayor, but we might as well get you a key so that you can come anytime you want. To our Madam Secretary, Secretary Howe from DHS, and Senator Stottleman, Mayor McNamara, to all of you who are here, this is an exciting time. Jay, thank you for your leadership as well. To the commissioners of the Rockford Park District. I'm a product of the Rockford Public Schools. I went to Jefferson. So if you went to Auburn, East, or Guilford, my condolences. But I went to Jefferson, and I am a proud product of the Rockford Park District. I keenly remember valuable experiences that I've had in the Rockford Park District, within the parks, within my my church that was able to go to the parks and have memorable experiences. And one thing that I learned for myself was my own value. And we have various generations here, from baby boomers all the way down to Generation Z, and we all have our speculation of how we feel about each generation. Them kids, what's up with them? Old folks, what's up with them, right? But at the end of the day, what is the common denominator is that we all, no matter what generation we're from, we need to feel our wealth, our worth, and our value. And so this summer youth employment grant is going to help our youth to understand their worth. They're going to understand not the value of the dollar. They're going to understand the value of their dollar. They're going to understand that they have what it takes to generate some sort of income for themselves, and it's going to come through this program. More importantly for me, being my experience in career development, they're going to understand and have the wealth of knowledge and experience to get a better job when they get older, that will help them to catapult into the trades or into higher education if they so desire. But at the end of the day, it's about value and worth that we are instilling into our youth. And that's how we flank the issues that we are having. That's how we deal with crime. That's how we deal with our property tax. That's how we increase our tax levy, by investing in our future, and then our future would then take care of the city and the state that we love so dearly. So once again, thank you to all of you. I'm thankful for the Rockford Park District employees and those on the front line who's going to impart into our youth. We can't do it without you. We appreciate you. And with that being said, I'm going to give it to Nikki Lynch, who is going to be running this program for the Park District. She can give you more information about what's going on. She can help you to understand what the game plan is here. And like Jay said earlier, the Park District here is going to crush it on behalf of the young people in our community. So thank you so much.